Hi everyone, it's Trading Mythbusters, and today once again we will discuss trading strategies proposed by popular YouTubers, and today we are testing DMI trading strategy. We will test a strategy from this video. It has over 400,000 views, and firstly let's check the trend indicator. It's called ADX and it's quite similar to RSI. It indicates strength of the trend, but it doesn't show us the direction of the trend, so we'll only use it to detect whether we have an active trend or if we don't have. We will use it as follows. We just compare our ADX indicator value to our threshold, which is 20. And so because we don't know the direction of the trend from ADX indicator, we should use two more indicators. First one is DMI. It shows us the direction, and it's our first entry condition, and it is that upper and lower DMI cross each other. And second condition is related to OBV trading indicator. We use moving average of 100 candles, and we also check it for crossing, and thus we have our entry conditions. And here is our final results table. You may pause and analyze it yourself, and we'll discuss it in details later. We are going to check the performance of the strategy using backtesting, and here are a few words about what it is. So here is an example of Apple stocks file. We have downloaded similar files for all most liquid crypto, futures, stocks, and Forex. And in this file, for example, we have prices for each 15 minutes, and that's actually enough to simulate our trading logic using Python language. Now let's see the source code for our trading strategy. We are using FracTrade Python package, and firstly we need to see some configuration files. First and most importantly, we have config.json. It's a default configuration file for this package. Here you can see it's actually tells us what data we use, how we interact with our exchanges. Next we have backtest.json. It's also some parameters concerning our trading simulation. For example, max open trades, how many trade entries we can have simultaneously. And in this particular case, we have separate backtest files for Forex market and futures market because we have a limited number of instruments that we use. Now, crypto.json, it's a configuration file that says what tickers, so what cryptocurrencies we are using when we're simulating with crypto market. Here are 100 most liquid futures. Next, it's same for US stocks, 100 most liquid stocks. Next, same for futures and for Forex, but in this particular case, we need to use some other tickers than we used previously, because by default, Forex tickers don't have volume, so we use some futures, and to be more exact, we are using some pairs with currencies. Now let's discuss our code. We use FracTrade Python package. So firstly, we have some imports, then we have some parameters concerning our trading logic. Next, we have some tunable parameters. Default values are taken from original YouTube video, and we will use Hyperparameter optimization to find optimal values later in the video. Here we also have some configurations for plotting and for order types. Next, we have this function compute trade indicators. It is used only to calculate indicators that we use. They are ADX, DMI, and OBV, and later we use it in populate entry trend. It's our main entry function. So here we actually check our entry conditions. So for example, for long entry we need three conditions. First is that ADX crosses above threshold. Default threshold is 20. Second condition is that positive DMI is more than negative DMI, and same for OBV indicator. So if these conditions are met, we enter long trade, and we have opposite conditions for short entries. And next we have populate exit trend function. So firstly we exit our trades if we have a stop loss condition met, but secondly we exit our trades under the condition that we have a reverse entry signal, or here they are not so strict. It's just that positive DMI crosses below negative DMI, and that ADX drops below threshold. OBV falls below OBV SMA. OBV SMA is our moving average of OBV. You can see this code yourself. Now let's see our trades on the chart. So above you can see our trade entries and exits, and below you can see our indicators. To be more exact, here we have red and green lines. It's our DMI indicator. We want them to cross to meet an entry condition. And purple line is our ADX indicator. Here we see the threshold line of 25, and if it is above, then we consider a trend. And below we have our OBV indicator, and it's actually here we can see also our moving average line, and we want them to cross to be an entry condition. So let's examine these trades in details. Firstly, we see that here we entered long. Why exactly did we enter long? Firstly, we see that our ADX indicator is above threshold. It's actually quite high here. Then we also see that DMI crossed each other. So red line crossed green line from above. And our last entry condition is about OBV. We can also see here that it crossed its 100 moving average. So all the entry conditions are met and we enter long. And here we close it with profit once again, because we have our exit condition met, and it is that our DMI indicators cross. So here we exit our position. And here we have an example of two trades. So firstly, we've entered long, but very soon we closed it due to stop loss. And next we've detected a downtrend. You can see here ADX is above threshold, and green DMI line crossed red DMI line from above. So it indicates a downtrend. We've also see that OBV crosses moving average line, and you can see a clear downtrend here, and we've exited with profit. And another very nice example, once again long trade. As you can see, ADX is slightly above threshold, but still above, and red DMI line crosses green from above, so we enter long. As you can see, also OBV condition is also met. You can clearly see a strong upward trend, and we've exited it with a substantial profit. Another example on 1 day time frame. Here we entered short once again because ADX was higher than threshold, so we indicated a trend. Then our DMI crossed each other, and our OBV also crossed moving average line. So we've entered a short position. As you can see here, it didn't last long, and we've exited with some extremely small profit, but nevertheless the strategy indicated trend correctly. Now let's get to the results, starting from crypto market and 1 day time frame. Here we got our best and worst performing tickers, some stats, and we've lost $1,300. 4 hour time frame, some stats, and we've lost $700. Next, moving to 1 hour time frame, and we've lost $1,500. 3 minutes, and here we've lost $5,000. That's quite a lot. 15 minutes. And on this time frame, we made $900. 5 minutes. And we've lost $2,500. Next, 30 minutes time frame. And we've lost $1,300 again. And finally, 1 minute. And we've lost nearly $6,000 this time. Now let's move to US stocks market, 1 day time frame. And we've lost $53. 2 hours time frame. We've lost $130. 1 hour. And we've lost $250. 30 minutes. And we've made $73. 15 minutes. And we've lost about $120. 5 minutes. And we've lost $450. And 1 minute. This time we've lost $589. Now let's move to futures market, 1 day time frame. And we've made $88. 4 hour time frame. Here we've lost $200. 1 hour. Here we've lost nearly $300. 30 minutes. And here we've lost $200. 15 minutes. And here we profited $95. 5 minutes. And here we've lost $2,700. 3 minutes. And here we've lost nearly $4,000. And finally 1 minute. And this time we've lost more than $5,000. And finally let's move to Forex market, starting with 1 day time frame. And we've lost just $7. Next is 4 hours time frame. Some stats, and we've lost $200. Next we've got 1 hour, once again some stats, and we've lost $84. 30 minutes, and we've lost $184. 15 minutes, some stat, some metrics, and we've lost $130. 5 minutes, we lost $116 this time. And finally 1 minute time frame. And this time we've lost $400. Now let's check our hyperparameter optimization for each market. So for example, for crypto market, I applied it to 1 day time frame with this command, and let's check our results. So our best parameters are here. They are different from the original parameters, and here are the results. For example, this time we've lost $26 instead of more than 1,000 without optimization. Now let's move to optimization with the US stocks market. And here we've got our best params for 1 day time frame, and we've made $900. That's quite an improvement. Optimization for futures, once again our best parameters, and our total profit on 1 day time frame is $331. Once again, quite an improvement. And finally, Forex market optimization, 1 day time frame again, and our best parameters. And this time we've made slightly more than $100. Here's our final results table. As you can see, it's mostly red, so we've mostly lost money. I need to mention that author mentioned in the original video that this strategy best works on time frames near 15 minutes, and we can see that it's actually correct, but still we make not a lot of money. It's like about $100 most of the time. And for example, in Forex market, we even lost on 15 minutes time frame. So I would not recommend using this strategy because even with parameter optimization, we don't have any outstanding results, and this strategy mostly just loses our money.